everyone, it's Kenzie and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be doing another book review. I love book reviews so much. You guys heard the spiel the past two videos that I love books so much. I've been reading a lot of books so much, so I'm not going to do that spiel again. But like I said in last week's video, I just finished reading a really nice little lovable romance kind of teenage book that I really like so much. And I'm gonna do the review on that book today, but before I do that, if this is the first time seeing my face, hi, I'm Kenzie. You should really click that little subscribe button down below and click that little bell, post notifications, so you get notified when I post a new video every single week. Now, without further ado, let's hop into this video. Now, I know this title, the title of the video and of this book is pretty weird. It's called The Boyfriend App. And it was pretty cheap. I took the little price tag off of it, but I think it was like $3.99, $4.99, and I think I got it at my local bookstore, Barnes Bayou Bookstore. So I said in last week's video that you can get it at Bayou Bookstore. Bayou Bookstore is a little bookstore that's half books, half Hallmark in this little town of Niceville that I live in. I might have also got it at the used bookstore that no longer exists. I don't remember. So yeah, just want to clear that up. But it says right here, it says an irresistible Cinderella story with a tech twist. I didn't see it as a Cinderella type tale, but it says right here, and please excuse me, these names are pretty weird when you go into the book, but it says right here, computer whiz Audrey McCarthy feels most at home in a tech lab surrounded by her fellow geeks. Once popular and fearless, she hasn't been the same since her father died, and her ex-best friend, gorgeous Queen Bee, Blake, I think her name is Dwankins? I don't know how to pronounce her name. I said these names are very horrible. I cannot pronounce them for the life of me. And turned into her worst nightmare. Audrey is counting the minutes until high school is over. Aren't we all? I think I did my senior year of high school. And she can get the hell out of Dodge and go to college. That is, if she can find a scholarship. So when Public Corporation, a giant tech company, announces a contest for the best app developed by a high schooler with a $200,000 prize money, Audrey is spurred into action. She comes up with an amazing idea, so simple yet so brilliant she can't believe it hasn't been done yet. I can't speak today. The Boyfriend App. There's so many apps for boyfriends and girlfriends these days, so I'm just curious how that would be. With a simple touch of a screen, and romance blooms among the unlikeliest couples at school, and people start to notice. But it's not quite enough. To beat out the competition, Audrey will have to dig deeper, and she goes right into a scandal that will rock Public to its core. Suddenly, the Boyfriend App lands Audrey where she never expected to be, in the limelight, passionately kissed by the hottest guy in school, causing complete and utter mayhem. But can it bring her true love? It is I want to say it's a very rom-com book. If this was a movie, I would love to see it as a movie, see how it's done. But yeah, it's about this girl, Audrey, and she has her friends. She has her cousin, Lindsay, her friend, Nidget, and Aiden, who she likes so much, and she also likes this other guy as well, and her friend that you see once in a while, Mindy, as well. There are a few other characters, her mother, of course, but you always see Aiden, Lindy, and Midget more. And I have to say, she does like this one guy. I think his name is, oh, there it is. Xander, or I think it's Xander. I want to keep saying Xander, but it's Xander from, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. that she likes. I think he plays hockey, football, whatever. I don't know. He's like one of the most popular guys in school that used to date her ex-best friend, Blake. So it's about Audrey coming up with the best app ever so she can get out. She lives like this little town, just like I live in this little town of Niceville, but it's not a worst town ever. It's not like where you walk down the street or go to Walmart and you magically know everyone, that you know everyone there. Actually, it's true. I go to Walmart and I see about 5 people from my church, from Rocky, high school, college, all there. They're all there. I actually was out on a date with this guy that I haven't spoken to since that day, and we went to Walmart, and I swear he knew more people at Hungry Howie's. If you don't know Hungry Howie's, it's a pizza place, and Walmart than ever. I think we met like 2 people at the pizza joint, and then we went to Walmart and we met like 5 more people there, and I was just like, okay, lovely. But yeah, no, Audrey, she lives in that kind of small little town, and she her college that she wants to go to is Notre Dame, whatever you want to call it. That's because I think that's where her father went to school, and that's what sets her there. And her father died of this accident that was by him. At least that's what everyone thinks, not her. She thinks it's her ex-best friend's father's fault that it happened, or it happened by mistake, but they're blaming it on her father. And so it's this crazy whirlwind and a mess that she creates this app, and it works out pretty well for the first 2 days, this boyfriend app. It works so well. Then it takes a turn and it doesn't seem to be working at all. Like the couples that it matches don't seem to match up so well. So she finds this technology through her phone, as you're going to see in the book or read in the book, that she throws her phone at this car battery and she hears this ringing. I don't know about you, but I remember this little scene from The Good Doctor where him and his girlfriend, before they started dating, were driving, and just like she says, whatever, music, stimulates your memory. Same as the Good Doctor, Sean, the way he remembers things is through smell. Like, he doesn't remember his brother dying with the rain. He says, it smelled like cotton candy whenever my brother died, or it smelled like wet grass. Like, he remembers smells. And so this ringing kind of stimulates memory and brings people together. But she technically steals this technology, I think. It's very confusing to me. Hopefully you guys can do better than me. But yeah, no. So she goes, I don't want to give away too much, but the way that she wants her app to work is, I think, to steal this technology that actually belonged to her father. I'm not 100% sure how it's supposed to be, but it just seems like it. And she has to choose between Xander and Aiden, but I feel like Aiden is more her. He's more geeky, more technical. Even though, guys, we're always going to go for the athletic guy. I swear, if I could find an athletic guy with a 6-pack that plays hockey, baseball, football, I'm for it. Hands down, I would date him more than a geek, but you know me, I'll date a geek any day because I'm a freaking nerd, guys. I'm a freaking nerd. I love Marvel so much. I'm a nerd with all my little books. If I could, I would hide myself in my little nook area of books and not see the world. But that's not how the world works. So Audrey is just like me, except through books, she is more into technology. And I think a lot of us could relate with the technology and being in like a small little world, that she doesn't have any friends. Her best friend turned against her. Well, not really turned against her, it's just her best friend was very sympathetic at first when Audrey's father died. But then it seemed to progress to anger. Like, Audrey noticed that Blake wasn't the same. Like, she pushed this girl down in gym class or in the locker room and started making fun of this girl because I guess she didn't have the right money as Blake or has the right clothes. something that wasn't right with her that was with Blake, and Blake just thought Audrey would back her up, but Audrey is like, this is not right, this is cruel, and ever since then Blake has just ignored her to death. So I like this book so much. Like I said, it's a little rom-com. It's kind of like a funny little romantic comedy, but it's not really a romantic comedy. It's just about a girl trying to find true love through tech, even though true love is literally right in front of her. I think that's what it should be. It should say at the bottom, even though right there it says get the app, get the I think it should say love is right in front of you the whole time. You don't need a stupid app. But even though I found mine on an app, I just like these little publishers at the end. It says sexy, irresistible, page-turning fun. You're going to want a boyfriend app right now. And Cease creates a clever, independent mind heroine, which is true. I mean, near the end, Audrey does become a hero for something I can't tell you. But I don't see it as a Cinderella story. I mean, I can see it kind of, but at the same exact time, I really don't see it. So this book does not remind me of any other book I've read. This is a really cool techie type book if you really like tech. Like I said, you can probably find it on your Kindle, the bookstore in your iPhone, a I don't know if it's at a Barnes & Nobles or a Books A Million, but Amazon, of course, as well. Or even go to a used bookstore, I would say. Like, that's where I got mine at. I think I got mine at more at my Bayou bookstore, like a local bookstore. I would say get it. It's an amazing book. If not, Cease is the author. I'm an idiot. If you like this video so much, give it a very big thumbs up because you know that's very helpful. Comment down below what you want to see for next week's video and question of the day. I don't know if you guys noticed, I curled my hair. Is a lot different. I know I usually do straighten hair, but I recently wanted to do curled hair. And so this is my second time, well mainly third time, but second time curling my hair. And it's a little bit crazy, but I kind of like it. Comment down below, should I do straight hair, curly hair? I kind of want to know down below, and pray for me because I burnt myself again, because I burnt myself there on Wednesday, I think it was, like right there at my knuckle, and recently I just burned my little pointer finger. Same hand, guys. Like, what the heck? What the heck? All my social media will be linked in the description below. You know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know, all that will be down in the little doobie box below. Might do a live stream, might not do a live stream. I'm not going to make any promises. I'm just putting it out there. And like I said in the beginning, guys, if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below or right there. And if you want to check out my last video, it'll be right there. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you all next week with a brand new video. Bye!